Hi guys, my name's Nadine and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to talk about my Kindle problem. So here it is. I have discovered that I've got about 1,000 books on this little thing, and probably this year I can count on one hand how many books I've actually read using my Kindle. So why do I keep buying all of these books? Well, they're cheap. That's why. A lot of the time, you pick up these books for like 99p or free or whatever, and it's easy, So yeah, I have accumulated a lot of books on this. Thankfully, a load of booktubers are here to the rescue, and there is a new challenge of clear out your Kindle or Kobo in January. So yeah. So it's hosted by a load of booktubers. There is Criminale, Kelly Hooked on Books, Fibre Artsy, Storm Reads, more. I will put a list of everybody down below because my memory is awful, as you probably know, and I don't want to forget people. So yeah, there are a load, and there are 9 prompts. So I've spent a good few hours this morning going through my Kindle, which was quite fun actually, to see the books that I've actually got on there, because a lot of them I couldn't even remember, and coming up with some potential ideas for what I'm going to read. So prompt number 1 then is the oldest unread book in your Kindle library. So this is an easy one. So the oldest one that I haven't read is The Works of Lord Byron, Letters and Journals, Volume 1. And I acquired that in June 2011. Yeah, quite a long time to be languishing on my e-reader there. Number 2 is the newest. So the newest one that I acquired is Scorpio, Frontlines Evolution Book 1 by Marco Cluse. This was the Prime Reads book this month. So every month, if you are a Prime member, you get to pick a free book of like an upcoming release from a list. And that was the one that I chose this month. I think it's like sci-fi, but I can't actually remember. At number 3, start or continue a series. I'm torn on this one. My knee-jerk reaction was Tower of Dawn by Sarah J. Maas, which is the Throne of Glass series, book number 6. So I was racing through that series years ago. I remember I started reading it when my daughter was first born. She's 6 now. And I was reading it on my Kindle at night whilst I was feeding her. So yeah, I raced through it, and then I got to book 6 and I read the first chapter and just stopped. So that was my knee-jerk reaction, is to go for that one. But then when I was going through all of the books that I had, I realised that I've got the Virgin River series on there. I've got about, I don't know, a dozen at least books in this series, and I haven't read any of them. So I don't know whether to start that one. So yeah, I don't know. Give me your thoughts on that. I'm not sure which way to go. Number 4, but it was free. Well, story of my Kindle, really. For this, I think I'm going to choose something by Amy Cross. Again, when I was going through my library this morning, I have so many books by this author, and I haven't read anything by her at all. So she writes horror and like supernatural fiction. So I've got loads of like haunted house stories by her, and also some zombie type things. So I've kind of penciled in that I might read one of the zombie books. So I've got Ward Z, which is the first of a trilogy. So yeah, I might go for something by Amy Cross. Number 5, a new to you author. So for that one, I have chosen Outlander by Diana Gabaldon. I've got the first 3 books in the Outlander series, and again, I haven't read any of them, but I could, for that prompt, I could also choose Amy Cross or the Scorpio book, the Marco Cluse. Yeah, so there's a few there that I could choose. Number 6, why did I buy this? So I was looking for something really smutty and stupid to choose for this, because there's a few on there. But then I came across these, and so this series of books was made into a series for Netflix, and I remember watching the trailer for it when it was coming out and thinking, oh, I don't think this is for me. I don't think I'm going to bother watching this. I'm really not interested. So can you explain to me why I then decided to buy all 3 books? And that is Altered Carbon. So I've got all 3 books. So I've chosen Altered Carbon Book 1 by Richard Morgan. I don't even know what it's about, to be honest. So it might be really, really good. But as I said, I watched the trailer for the Netflix show and didn't think it was for me. So yeah, why did I buy it? Number 7, a book by a BookTube author. Again, I'm not sure what to go for on this, but I've kind of penciled in The Forgetting Moon by Brian Lee Durfee because I love his channel and I've heard so many good things about this series. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to get through everything here. But yeah, it looks like a really good series, and it's the first in the 5 Warrior Angels series. Number 8, Clean Up and Organise. Again, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do for this one. I don't know whether to actually just spend some time just organising my Kindle and clearing out things that I've perhaps bought a long time ago and just aren't for me anymore, or to do like categories and things like that. I don't even know how you do that, so maybe that might be something I could do. Or I'm also thinking about doing like a try a chapter sort of thing for books that I don't know about. Either way, you know, I could go either way with that. And then number 9, blame it on BookTube. I could blame so many things on BookTube, but the one that I've chosen is No One Gets Out Alive by Adam Neville. I bought this because, again, I'd heard so many good things about it, and who was it who was raving about it when I bought it? Particularly Jordan Reads, yeah. So she really loves this book, so yeah, I would like to give it a go also. So yeah, those are my plans for clearing out my Kindle in 2024. Hopefully it kickstarts a bit more Kindle reading, because I have so many really, really good looking titles on this thing, and so it's a shame that they're just sat there doing nothing. Are you planning on taking part in clearing out your e-readers? Let me know what you're planning on reading, and I will catch up with you very, very soon. Bye!